Hey everyone, and welcome to the stream. We started a bit late today because today has been a bit chaotic. Had a late dinner, and now I also had a late stream start, but I'm here. And I made sure to not put too much salt on my food tonight because there's gonna be plenty of salt right now, if I had to guess. Last time we made it through two more stages in episode 2, and we're gonna have to finish it now. And then we might have to do it again to unlock the alternate ending, because I'm pretty sure which sword you have determines what happens next. So we might have to do episode 2 twice before we move on. So that's something to keep in mind. What is good is that we've done the harder variant first. We've first done Zangetsu with the Zangetsuto. And next time we'll use the Soul Eater Blade. Just gonna post the link in a few places. This is kind of I just rushed to start this just because I was already running so late. Right, well. Let's go for it. You know, for a second, I thought the controller was broken because I kept walking to the right, but then I realized, oh right, the wind. Using the float seems like quite a liability in this place. Well, that's a great start. Great start, very well done. Maybe I should just rush through this room. Maybe I shouldn't rush through this room. I wonder if I can get my life back by doing that. Well, you know the usual. I have to get back into the swing, back into the flow. And now we can now we can see the intro again. Yay! With a sword, a gun, and a dog, we are truly unstoppable. I had one of those brain moments where I wanted to say invincible, but then it started as so I had to quickly readjust. Easy room. If you heard a noise just now, it was Windows 10 again, because it can never shut up, but no worries. I didn't expect to hit the other bullet first. The other projectile, I guess. Don't know if you can call it a bullet if it's an eye with spikes floating at you. I don't know how fluid the definition of a bullet is in that case. Anyway, one really good thing. Once we reach the end, we can try the final boss, I think, as many times as we want, because there's a renewing one up there. Unless they took that out for the hard mode version, in which case I will be sad. A hard mode? I mean the episode 2 version, wow. Hard mode. What is this? Is this Lightning Returns? The stomp is so good for breaking projectiles. It's my favorite. Oh, let's grab the candle. No need to disadvantage ourselves by skipping over potentially precious resources. Look how strategically placed this chandelier is, so I can just barely not hit the bat there. Also, this area looks so cool. Oh, I completely forgot about these guys, the Spider-Men. We can walk here safely with Hachi, but we don't have Dominic, so we can't actually get up there, unfortunately. A tragedy, but it is what it is. Means we have to go the long way through this stage. Very good, bit of healing. Oh, these are harder versions of the plant creatures. I think we had green. Were these always the red ones? Because I'm pretty sure we had green ones in the episode 1 playthrough that only shot the projectiles in one spot instead of various. Just barely grabbed that in time. And once again, another shortcut we can't take. There we go. Gotta do the ground pound just a little bit earlier if you wanna catch the fire wolves off guard. Or just punch. That works. Oh, if he had hit me, I would have dropped straight down there. And it would have been really irritating. Whoops, this dragon here is really doing a number on all our health bars right now. But checkpoint, so don't care, haha. Well, I will care if I run out of lives, but up until that point, I won't care. May have to use our invincibility a bit here. Or we could use Robert if our timing is good. It's definitely better in terms of resources. That looks like a secret path, but I just barely can't reach it, not with Hachi. Alright, I would have liked it to hit both enemies, but just getting rid of one is good enough for now. You bought a bow. You brought a bow to a gunfight. Not the smartest decision. Robert and Zangetsu both have only 3 ticks of health left. Which means most attacks can kill them in one go, which is bad. Alright, a 1-up has been acquired. Very good. Of course, if that respawning 1-up is there, we don't need any more than 0. But let's assume for just to be safe, that we won't get infinite lives. And if that is the case, it would be very smart to have as many lives as we can. Hey Megallians, welcome to the stream. Saltian back at it. Yes, although there hasn't been that much salt yet. I'm sure it'll happen soon though. I wonder if the final boss is going to be the same or if there's a completely new final boss. And hey Lily, welcome to the stream. You want to say something about the boss, but you can't. You're waiting until I get there. Fair enough. Okay, I'm not doing too well in terms of health. Ooh. I thought I was gonna die there. I'm not doing too well in terms of health. Yeah, everyone is in critical condition. Okay, I had to use the panic button there. Whoops. Okay, we no longer have any means to... I was about to say, and no longer any means to get invincible, but then I got really nervous. We finished all of the Curse of the Moon stuff now, except the Zangetsu only final episode. Okay, nice! Does the Zangetsu only campaign also have a unique final episode? Or is it just this, what I'm doing right now? No, Megallians, I would never do that. I would never give up Robert. The Zangetsu only final episode has 2 new music tracks. Nice. I love a lot of music in this game, but nothing has reached the height of Defiler of Taboos for me. There are definitely a few favorites in here, though. Oh, they're stacked on top of each other now, and it looks a bit awkward. It's just really different. Curse of the Moon was pretty atmospheric, and Curse of the Moon 2 is like, let's see if we can pull off rock and metal on an NES sound chip. Yeah, that's fair. Ow. Yeah, this definitely has a rock and roll feel to it. Now, I think the tracks I generally like the most are the ones that are just catchy chiptunes, with no real attempt to be anything else. Although, I don't know, where would you place tracks like Defiler of Taboos, for example, or Frigid Hell from Curse of the Moon 1? I'm about to be sent back to the checkpoint, I think. Big Sun gets oof. Wow. Oh, right. I forgot the range and just wasted a lot of weapons energy. At least I have the best character. No comment. Oh, that was very bad. That silence speaks volumes. Yeah, well, it's like I said. It's complicated. It's not that I hate him. Like when you can make proper use of his advantages, he's very, very powerful. So it's not him, it's you. Pretty much. Pretty much. That's how I would describe our relationship. I think I actually said that verbatim at one point. I had a serious chat with Robert. And I told him, listen, Robert. It's not that you have a very, very low health bar and a weak jump. It's that I just can't compensate with your attacks well enough. See, this is great when Robert does this. And he shoots at enemies from a distance like that. Like, it's undeniable that he has very good uses, right? But I want my crutch character. I want the character that goes invincible and has a huge health bar and flies in the air for 20 years, so I can be absolutely sure I'm aiming properly. Ow! That was pretty nasty what happened there. I got knocked down quite a ways. Oh. If the dog sneezes, is that a hot chew? Well, you know how I feel about that. Also, now that you know, Hachi is supposed to sit below the top hat chimney where the gold monocle lens thing is. You can't unsee it. Yep. If I could zoom in it right now, I would do it. But yeah, he's in there, under the top hat. It is kind of tragic knowing that we had to give up a cute mermaid girl in a fish tank in favor of, Hachi. But I guess it's a cute dog, so it's worth it. Wait a minute, am I... Okay. I was about to say, I'm trusting you here, video game. Hachi is way better than Mermaid Girl. Well, debatable. But no, yeah, I agree. But it was a cool idea. I mean, it would have also been really weird to justify within the story. Like, okay, you've got these people fighting demons and then Ariel in a walking fish tank. Okay. Hi. Okay, that's not good. Okay, so this is completely new territory now. The blue roses on its hands. Interesting. Now you'll know that, for those people who haven't played Ritual of the Night, Miriam has blue roses on her body, I think. Okay, well, I gotta focus on this boss battle. Oh, whoops, I had the scarf and then I traded it back in. Can I have the scarf back? Okay, I guess not. So when you first noticed the couch with Dominique was the save point from Ritual, I was like, that's so cool. Yeah, it's a very, very nice reference. But it does beg the question, why can Miriam save, like, in places guarded by this moth deity creature? Like, why is that Miriam's friend and our enemy? Kinda makes me wonder about the lore in Ritual of the Night. Like, there aren't that many lore discussions about the game. Yeah, exactly. So I'm not quite sure what to do with this boss just yet. Yeah, there has to be some relation to Miriam. Like, is this Miriam's protector demon or something? Like, how often do you need to hit them? Because they take a while to break, the eyes, that is. I'm guessing... Oh, right. Why? Don't run away from things you can destroy. Okay, the eye has gone dark, which means something, I guess. Right, well, we have the respawning 1-up, we have the checkpoint, so basically nothing to worry about. Yeah, speaking of, I also wonder if we're going to get another Ritual of the Night. Because that series also has to continue. Lily, did you ever get the opportunity to try the Zangetsu mode in Ritual of the Night? You did? What did you think of it? Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool too. The only thing I thought was kind of disappointing is how little there was to it beyond, you know, your Zangetsu now. I guess I was hoping for some kind of narrative, like in Dawn of Sorrow, in the Julius mode. Like, it's just, okay, here's Zangetsu, here's a very disorganized text explaining all the different moves. Hope you can remember all that. See ya. Like, it could have used a bit more, and that's all I'm saying. But it's very cool that you can even be him. I guess it's an extra mode they added for free, so it's really hard to complain much about it. I hope I don't have to destroy the eyes every time, because that's gonna be a bother and a half. And I'm guessing they don't stay dead either. Oh, right, I actually read about this because I didn't see it either, but yeah, Zangetsu is off-screen in the ending. Like, sneaking around. Okay, so the eyes have completely regenerated, I'm guessing, because that's just how these things go. They aren't that hard to destroy if you just have a moment to just wail on them. Oh, this one is gonna be annoying, that much is clear now. Also, I know this is a demon thing, but it's still kind of horrible to attack a creature's eyes like this. Ow. I was hoping I would destroy both in one go there. Robert could be very useful in knocking down those eyes. Right, just give me a few attempts to really get into the swing of this. But yeah, this is really cool. Very cool. You know what I've been thinking? I've been thinking what the twist is going to be. Is Dominique going to turn out to be... Like, is Ritual of the Night maybe going to be, like, what happens if you get the bad ending? In this one or something? I don't know. Just pure speculation. Oh. Well, I'm probably gonna have to do episode 2 again first to get the EX episode, Lily, so it might be a while before we're there. See, when it starts to feel like you're mostly just trying to keep those energy balls off of you. It's like you're no longer making any real progress. Anyway, I hope I don't have to do the eyes every time, because that's gonna be unpleasant. Ow, okay, I totally let that one happen. This is one battle where that swinging, where the sword, where Zangetsu's other sword would be very useful. Okay, that's one side done in terms of eyes. Okay, so they can still attack even when down, which is annoying. Would be much easier if they couldn't, but, you know, it will probably also trivialize the battle a bit. Yeah, this part isn't hard, you just need to be patient. Which, unfortunately, is not one of my major qualities. Okay, so now the floor is lava, got it. Oh, that was bad. I wanted to switch to Zangetsu to do his very powerful attack power increase sub-weapon, but see, the bandana for increasing attack speed also works for other characters, right? I haven't really used it as much as I probably should. Anyway, back to the very first phase of all the eyes. Mwahahaha. I was hoping I could hit both of them at once with that, but... Actually, it doesn't look like the sub-weapon for Robert also allows other characters to speed up, unfortunately. I guess it would be overpowered if characters with very powerful physical attacks like Hachi could do it. Oh. What is it with my phone ringing every night? It's happened several times in a row now. 1 second, please. It wasn't Mr. Schedule, man. It was, I think... Okay, so I occasionally... Oh, whoops, now I'm completely out of the flow. So, I occasionally participate in the lottery. And the problem is... They have a tendency to call me, even though I'm already a customer, with offers like, oh, do a monthly subscription and you get a lottery ticket free. At least that's what I think they're calling about. And I already told him, like, no... well, I didn't tell him no. I said he called me last stream yesterday, and I told him I'm a bit busy right now. And he was gonna call back, and now he's calling during my stream again. Like, do you not know that the evening is probably not the best time to be calling people? I guess it's, when I think about it, probably a decent time to call people, actually. But not me, though. Anyway, I fully blame this loss on the lottery. I wonder if there's another secret thing here, though. I mean, there are already plenty of heals there, but it would be nice if there were even more. Unlimited 1-up, so we can watch your attempts forever, don't worry. Well, let's hope it won't be that long. But yeah, it's going to be terrible. Like, until we get into a position where I can deal with those eyes properly, this is going to be painful. Yeah, patience is the main thing here, I think. And a bit of luck, because if the one next to you happens to start shooting, you can be in a difficult position. It is very useful that you can hit both from here. They take some serious punishment, though. Oh, I missed one. Rip. Oh, do they regenerate if you take too long, actually? Well, you know what they say. An eye for an eye. I wonder how quickly Robert's super cannon attack can take out those eyes. Also, it's Robert calling. He wants his respect back. Almost missed that one. That one was nice. At least I think I missed it, but sometimes I forget things I said 5 minutes ago, so... Just had to acknowledge it once more to be safe. Okay, let's not get hit by this easy to avoid attack. Yeah, as long as you respond in time, there's no problem, but... It's kind of a barrage, you know, they never stop. Oh, actually, we should do this with Hachi, this part, because he does... Because Sangetsu's sub-weapon attack increase does carry over to other characters. Yeah, there's no safe place here anywhere, which is a bit rough to deal with. I'd like to be able to return to like a spot where I can at least temporarily take refuge, but there's no such thing here. One thing is, the first time they spawn, they usually just go towards the center. I thought I was dead, but still walking around for a moment there because I still had a tick of health left, but no. Right, so this one is a lot harder than the actual episode 1 final boss. I don't really like that we have to keep watching this every time. It doesn't take long, but it takes long enough to be annoying if you see it literally 100 times. So maybe we should try Robert's super cannon. Still takes him 3 hits, even with his powerful cannon. That's not good. These eyes have too much health. Sounds a little salty. Well, you know. It's a difficult boss, so I think I have the right to be a little bit salty. A little bit. Wow, they're just very health-fi. That's... I don't even know what to say about that, except... Except that. Yeah, a big part of this is realizing how the bullets chasing things behave. Yeah, it is very annoying that the I wish that Robert had like a spread weapon that kind of shoots over, like, it has less range, but it shoots more, which his cannon kind of is, but it takes too much weapons energy, so yeah. Dominic just chilling on the couch. Yeah, one of the main threats is when they spawn. They can actually hurt you the moment they spawn. Because they won't fly towards you, but if you're in their way, you'll still get hurt. Yeah, I should just do the panic button whenever I feel threatened. Ow. Right, it's gonna take some time before we get through this one, I think. I hope you've all got snacks and drinks and all that. You know, in many Mega Man games, there's a weapon that rotates around you, protecting you. Like the leaf shield. I love weapons like that in games like this. Stuff that just takes a couple of hits for you. I found that the best attempts are ones where I still have all 3 characters. It sounds like it just is common sense, but it really is. This boss feels built around switching to whichever character you need at the moment. One thing with Zangetsu is he's at least quite small, which works in his favor in a situation like this. I see the eyes are... They get shot a lot and they're big and annoying and they follow you, but they're also 100% predictable. Just gotta pay attention. Do you think I was onto something using Hachi's invincibility only 1 second at a time? Yeah, that's a good way to quickly catch a projectile. The problem is, it's it takes a certain presence of mind to quickly use it and then not use it. Oh, whoops, I did not see the tell there. That attack is kind of hard to deal with. I don't have any weapons energy now. Oh, well, that time I saw it. Right, you need to be in a very specific place to avoid the lasers. Let me just take another sip of my coffee. Yeah, the respawning eyes, not my favorite thing here. Like, I think this is a similar frustration I had with the sarcophagus boss, is a boss that takes so long before you get to actually deal damage. Because, yeah. You have to build up for such a long time before it feels like you can even make any kind of progress in the fight. Right now it's just Hachi. Yeah, as long as you take it slow, you can generally get pretty far, but it's hard to maintain a patient attitude when you've already been in the, I guess you could call it, second phase. You just want to get back to that and back to damaging him. Yeah, see, that was a pretty solid run of the I phase, if we want to call it a phase. It's not a phase, Moth. Ow. It would be good if I could not get hit literally every time by that. This could have been an actual really good attempt, just because of how... Ah, come on. Did you see how far down I got him? Alright, another attempt. What we did just now was a really good run of the first phase with Hachi only. Maybe we should use up Hachi's invincibility and most of his health bar here. And then focus mostly on the other characters during the second phase. I don't know. As long as we're careful, we shouldn't have to lose anything. Yeah, this is one situation where I do really appreciate the reach of Hachi's attack, though. Is this one of those games that secretly scales down the difficulty if you lose a lot and then tries to make you feel like you still achieved something? I hope not. I would feel kind of bad about that if it is. Okay, might have to use a... Once they're above me, it's probably better to use an invincibility thing. Hachi is definitely the best boy for this, you're right. You see, I can make it through this phase pretty well. There we go. That was a perfect run of the phase. It just took a million years is the problem. I wish I still had weapons energy though. Well, that is a shame, but it is what it is. I hope I can mostly just tank him right now. Like, just gotta watch out we don't accidentally let Zangetsu die and waste our opportunity here. Okay, I managed to catch at least one of the attacks there. Oof. Now come on. I really lost the groove there. Come on, we can do this. Oh, well. Chop. And that would have killed Dominique if it had been the Soul Eater. Yep, Robert really came through in the end. What a redemption arc. They had felled hordes of demons and succeeded in rescuing Dominique. As the group stood together at daybreak, they glistened like stars reflected on a lake. Before beginning the journey home, they took a well-earned moment of respite. However, ... At that moment, Dominique noticed a strange light emanating from the moon. Hachi's tail, yes, very cute. Alright, that was cool. Difficult, but cool. So that's the situation. This is a lot to take in. You say the moon's army is invading? Unfortunately, that's the truth of it. The demons seized control and are using them as pawns in their invasion. No matter the enemy, I will cut them down. You don't stand a chance. The moon's army is far too large. To have any hope of victory, we would need to travel to the moon itself and defeat the Sovereign. Travel to the moon? What folly. The fire's gone out. What a sad sight for these old eyes. Who speaks? Alfred? Yeah, I thought so. Hey guys! To be continued in the final episode. Final episode has been unlocked. But first, we need to unlock the bad ending episode. And I think... do you get to... Okay, let me ask it like this. Can I pick a stage? Like, can I start at the stage where I think it's 3 or 4? Where you get to Sangetsuto and just not get it? Or do I need to start an entirely new playthrough of episode 2 to do it? Alright, so I should be able to stage select on the same file. Okay, this worries me a little bit. Any items collected will be retained. So have I messed this up severely? . It looks like I still have the sword no matter what I do. So basically, I should have done it the other way around. Well. Such is life, I suppose. Yeah, see, we are missing the episode in between of 2 and final because we haven't gotten the bad ending. I'm tempted to go for casual just to quickly get it. What do you guys think? I've already beaten the harder variant, right? I've already beaten veteran with the Zangetsu Toe. So what do you guys think? Can I do this one on casual or veteran? Vote no on your phones. First person to suggest one gets it. Okay, no, not that one, Lily. No. Nope. No. Absolutely not. It's either veteran or casual. Because I've already beaten this once. You know, I just want the other ending. I don't want the same challenge again per se, right? So what do you think? Yes? No? Yes? No? No opinion. Okay then. Oh, I just... Okay, then. I do kind of hate that I can't easily redo this, though. The EX path and the final path are 100% disconnected, so you don't have to do them in order. Fair enough, but I would still like to unlock both of them. Alright, veteran, I guess. See me suffer some more. I should remember to absolutely not pick up the sword, because the moment I pick it up, the game saves. I was very, very bad at this stage the first time I got back to it. Oh, whoops. Have you seen me play, Lily? There is no breezing through when I play games. I'm afraid. Oh right, we're back to Robert's very small health bar. Yeah, I guess we'll see how it goes. Yeah, we'll see how easy it is, or isn't, I guess. The music is still very good anyway. Almost got pushed back into a ravine there. Well. At least we have Sangetsu's very good attack now. And very powerful sub-weapons as well. Ah, yes, the lilies are back. Should I even be picking those up? I mean, it'll be fine as long as I don't actually grab the sword, but it still makes me a bit anxious to do so. Maybe I'll intentionally avoid one of them just to prevent a worst case scenario. Very nice. Yeah, I got incredibly stuck at the boss in this stage. Rawr. Whoops. Okay, not doing well. So now we're going to have a repeat of last time where I'm stuck on this boss for like half an hour or longer. Right, so tomorrow will be quite hot in terms of temperature. I mean, obviously, but yeah. It keeps getting hotter this week. The expectation is that it'll be 30 plus degrees by the end of the week. Very unpleasant. If this turns out to be annoying, I might just switch to casual just to be done with it. You know, I've already done this, I have nothing to prove. I was just spending a few moments in contemplative silence there, because as they say, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. Well, we have a few 1-ups left, so it's not like the attempts are over yet, but... not exactly a good start, is it? And I can already tell how much fun, quote-unquote, we're going to be having with the sarcophagus boss again. Oh, great, it respawns. I can't really call it a fully fledged attempt without Zangetsu here. He was just about the only advantage I have because of his attack power increase. Not to mention his fast attack. Hachi can tank a couple hits, but... well, we got him down to about half, but... oh, ouch. That's a shame, because Robert's duck down is actually really useful there. Only 2 ticks of health. It's not exactly much, but I guess it's just enough to make it worth coming down here. Hello, well, right. At least we have a decently healthy Hachi to start with now. And if we could get this far with only 2 characters to begin with, we can beat him with Zangetsu in here. So I don't know what it is about this boss, but there's just a specific set of bosses that I have a lot of trouble dealing with. Rar. I started way too early there, that was bad. Okay, pretty good damage. Right, there it goes. See ya. Okay, that was not as bad as I was making it out to be. Let's be honest here. Bork, bork. I forget about these enemies every time I leave this stage, but then I see them again and I'm like, wow. How can I ever forget these wacky, hairy dudes? Hachi doing a slap, yes. Very adorable. See, that's just a reskin of the robot that shoots bombs at you, or rather the armor. The guys that die to Dominique's spear stab, but then you don't have Dominique. Yep. I have felt that pain for an entire playthrough, and now I'm going to have to feel it for yet another one. Alright, we can just punch the arrows, right? Yeah, if we're facing the right way. Yeesh. Or you can lay under them with rubber. That is true, yeah. I mean, Robert has the right angle, but the problem is, if a breeze so much as hits him sideways, he dies, so... yeah. That was very sloppy, but... sloppy or not, we got through it. Oh yeah, I was talking earlier about an ability that protects you by circling things around you, and how much I like that in Mega Man games, but there's actually a much more related example. And that is Alfred from Curse of the Moon 1. He has that ability. One of his sub-weapons creates a shield around him. Yeah, Alfred's fire shield. It's so good. Like, I think if I have to define why I have some problems with darn it. But if I have to define why I have some problems working with Robert personally, because you know, we have some gags. I don't really hate him. It's just he has very little health, and then unlike Alfred, he doesn't really have an easy way to prevent himself from getting hit. Because that's the thing with Alfred, is he has many ways to prevent himself from getting hit. Which means it makes a lot of sense that there's more severe consequences if you do get hit. You know? Now with Robert there's a similar concept, I guess, in the sense that you have his duck. But I don't know if I think that's quite the same. The duck is not as good of a method of avoiding enemies as the fire shield is. Yeah, I'll keep this for now, I think. I remember having some trouble with these rooms as well. Yep. Well, we had a 1-up, so I won't be too salty about that. Only very slightly salty. Like now with 30% less salt. Like they put on those products. So it's interesting when they put on something like 30% less sugar. I mean, that's like talking down to your product at that point. If you wanted it to sound good, you should have said 30% extra sugar. Okay, yeah, Hachi's crushing ground pound attack is very valuable here. He's not so good against the actual little flower things, though. Zangetsu is fast and a small target, so that makes him much better to deal with those. I would use Robert, but he can't hit the plants as long as they're like opened up, because they're too low to the floor. Or I would absolutely do it. Okay, well, not taking any risks this time. I refuse to die the same stupid way. Let's see, this next boss did give me some trouble, but not too bad, I think. I like how with these guys you can just keep punching with Hachi and it'll get rid of his axes so long as you keep doing it. Or not. Again, the moment I say that, it proves me wrong. Like, are you sure about that? Okay, I'm going to ignore this one. Yes, Zangetsu. I really appreciate the hitbox there. Alright, we'll just ignore the last one then. Yeah, I knew the person who was gonna fall was gonna get hit, so I had to switch to someone who still had health left. Preferably. Oh, that's a problem, right? Robert's attack does hit them. Problem is, they take 2 hits, so yeah. Right, so here's the boss, and we don't have much health left. I wonder if it's honestly a good idea to sacrifice one of our characters and just make sure Hachi has high health and weapons energy, and just tank the boss. Whoops. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do, is just sacrifice, first sacrifice Robert, now Zangetsu, and then we'll see how far we get with Hachi. Now I wonder what this entire illusion is for, because I mean it's cool. There's this whole fake room with a fake lady, but she still attacks us, so what's the point? Could have spent all that energy on actually winning. Reminds me of the, well, yes, I guess it does serve as a distraction. There was like a pharaoh lady in Portrait of Ruin who could take control of Jonathan with her womanly wiles, shall we say. Which was annoying. My timing is so off. I finally get the timing right, and then I'm just turning in the wrong direction. So I don't hit her anyway. Ow. Well. Yeah, the ninja guys are never gonna be very fun to deal with. Oh yeah, I think one of the most annoying parts about this stage is just the path to the boss. Most stages have a pretty decently doable path to the boss, but this one has so many little things like those ninjas that seem nearly impossible to deal with without getting hit. Like if you know they're coming, you can kind of shoot at their legs with Robert, but it takes a few attempts before I'm completely aware of where they spawn. Okay, that was very risky and bad, and we should probably just use Hachi's invincibility now. I mean, it's kind of a crime to have a secret room, but not have any healing in it, don't you think? It's a bad habit to start using the invincibility as a way to just quickly get through stuff, but that's what I end up doing a lot. Did you feel my heart stop for a second there? I thought I had lost Hachi for a second there. There's a surprising amount of reach on those explosions. Yeah, Zangetsu is our best bet to deal with the running guys. Same strategy as before? Probably. Kind of wish I would have people with higher health at this point. Zangetsu is the best character for something? It's a first. Wow. Well. Yeah, I need to get out of this little area as quickly as possible so we don't get run into by those guys. See, that's exactly what I was afraid of, and it happened anyway. This might help somewhat, and if you think I already know it, but if you attack the projectiles before they hit the floor, they don't enter houses. That's true, and I tried that, but they hit the floor pretty quick. But that is a good tip, though. Thank you. Yeah, probably not gonna make it this time, but at least we managed to make a dent. Oh, that's terrible. I really wanted Hachi for the last part. Because you know what's gonna happen, Robert is just gonna die right here, like he always does. You notice how it's weird how they still hurt you when you crash down on them. It feels like that shouldn't happen, but... Wow. Really gotta get my positioning in order. It's not good to keep getting hit by the guys. Because getting to the boss with so little health every time is a huge problem. Ah, yes, the liquid blocks a gun. Very logical. Okay, Nightbot is getting a bit overzealous, isn't it? Anyway, here we go. Let's try again. Like, it feels beneficial to set them off on purpose. Just walk under them, just so you can get rid of them. It was panic button time. Yeah, it's quite an uphill battle the way it's going. You know who makes the bosses super easy? Robert? Well, you know, maybe under certain circumstances. Oh, come on! I was so close! Hee 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 hee. Wanna share this joke with the rest of the class? Flower individual. Yeah, I will tell you one thing, if I'm gonna sacrifice someone, it'll be Robert. Not because I hate him, but because I need Hachi to get through this boss. Because I'm not good with Robert. You know what's a good game design thing? In Mega Man, the room before the boss, the room right before the boss is always a checkpoint. And there's never any enemies between you and the boss. Yeah, not having Robert in this battle is a major loss, though, just because he can hit her from a distance, which is helpful. Okay, got her. Let's hope the desperation attack doesn't kill me, though. I think it can't, but... You get distracted by the butt stomp she does every time because she's too busy looking. Because you're too busy looking at the sprite. Well, that makes sense. The sprite work on that boss is quite animated, shall we say? But yeah, the arc Hachi and Robert have is very, very good. Right, because initially Robert is like grieving, because he never trusted Dominique, and then she sacrificed herself for him, and he feels terrible about it. Understandable. And he definitely didn't want anything to do with Hachi either. But Hachi notices he's grieving, so he tries to comfort him, and then Robert finally starts to trust Hachi and pets him, and it's like, it's great, it's cute, it's well written. But yeah, as you can see, I'm getting through it, but it's not a cakewalk. And probably never will be for someone at my skill level. So yeah, one thing that should be absolutely clear. I have problems with Robert's mechanical side, but as a person, I think he's a very good, fun character. That is an important distinction. I don't know what the funny thing was, Lily. I forgot what I was talking about. So wait, did I say something funny or did I say something stupid? Haha! He did not expect the stomp. Robert being a good person, but not mechanically, right? I mean, where's the lie, right? But it's not like he's mechanically bad either. I mean, I know I like to... It's all in good fun, right? I don't genuinely think he's a bad character. But I'll sacrifice him for Hachi any day. That was awkward. Didn't expect to fall all the way down. Yeah, I'd be interested in hearing why Robert dislikes the church, actually, because that became kind of an important part of why he didn't trust Dominique. Actually, do we know exactly what happened to Sangetsu? I think Curse of the Moon 1 might have clarified. Final episode? Alright. That's not a great start to this episode, considering we didn't even find a save point yet. Checkpoint. Now I want to destroy the nest just because I can. If that is indeed a nest. It's the best word I can think of for it. I'm having one of those moments again. Like one of those skill valleys, shall we say. Where I'm even worse than usual. Probably because I'm in a hurry to get back to where I was. Come on, weird clam person. Well, thank you for knocking me onto the platform, Spider. I appreciate it. You know which character could have ducked under that projectile? This guy. This is the Robert dance. Do the Robert, everyone. Wait, what am I missing here? Why can't I get through this room all of a sudden? Oh, because you need to jump to the right here. I don't know what was happening inside my brain there, but it was not something good. How our video game work. Checkpoint would be nice. Alright, we did get to this room. I can check what this is, but do I want it? I don't know. Having an upwards weapon might be good, but the cannon is also very good. Of course. Like when you need to quickly get rid of some enemies around you. The gun just doesn't work. My skills have degraded to the point where I can't even get to the first checkpoint of this stage. 1 second, please. I will say that I won't be too upset about, like, you know, like this. You see, like how Robert's crying and then Hachi is next to him. It's cute. I like it. It's wholesome. Ow. You know, this room would be a lot easier if I just had Robert out all the time. But I'm really starved for that health upgrade, because that's my main problem still. Like, as soon as we have that health upgrade for Robert, it becomes a lot more viable for me personally. So that health upgrade is what I'm really looking forward to. You absolutely can't underestimate the power of being able to hit anything that is on the same horizontal axis. I wanted to turn the invincibility off, but somehow managed to not do it. Oh, I can just fly over them. This is useful information. Okay, I'm doing a bit too much floating. I think that probably hurts my skill level as well, just being overly dependent on the floating. Well, got myself back to the start of the room. When I could have just done this. I should listen to my own advice. Not float literally every jump I have with Hachi. I mean, you have an infinite amount of floating jumps when it really comes down to it, but That doesn't mean it's smart to use them all. Okay, so this room again. The main problem in this room is the fish. Well, it hit me, but at least it died. Honestly, pretty fishy. Yeah, this attempt is going way better, at least for now. Okay, so we're not grabbing that because we don't want it. Big money. I have to actively resist using the invincibility. Who should I heal? Hachi is always the answer. Oh, whoops. Definitely should have. I mean, Hachi was not the answer there, to be honest. Sangetsu would have been the right answer. Since Robert is full health. And Hachi almost. Ah, there it is, there it is. Perfect. Did you see me doubt on that jump for like 5 seconds because I was so scared I was accidentally gonna use the float and drop myself into the ravine? I'm calling myself out in hopes that I will learn to do better. Okay, nope. Nope, 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 nope. None of that, please. Do we grab the weapons energy or do we give Robert a better sub-weapon? I guess we'll give Robert a better sub-weapon. Yeah, once I become too dependent on Hachi, I start to forget the advantages of the other characters a lot. Cause as good as Hachi is, some characters can do some stuff more cleanly than he can. Well, and also that snake is too low to the ground to hit. I will say this boss room intro is not as bad as many of the other ones, because the enemies are generally quite slow and predictable. Alright, decent attempt incoming, I guess. Let me see if I still remember how the patterns go. Uh-oh. This attack, right. That was bad. All the creature designs are also very cute, by the way. Cute? Very cool, by the way. I've been overusing the word cute. Starting to use it where it doesn't even apply. Oh, should have probably hit the guy, but... Yeah, well, we need to probably retire Robert for this battle, because poor guy is hurt. Oh, that's terrible. I didn't realize how low Zangetsu had gotten. I feel like that could have easily been the first attempt victory if I had just been a bit more careful. Well, we've won with only this party set up before, so it's not over until it's over. It's always really painful to get so close and then still lose, you know? Bug, yeah. Honestly, should I even switch to Robert for now? Might be best to leave it to Hachi just because, yeah, but these attacks are kind of hard to dodge. Okay, this one is actually surprisingly easy, to be honest. Well, it was a first attempt in the sense that I didn't lose any lives on the boss, so... Bark, bark. At least I get to see those little illustrations again. Oh, whoops. Okay, so this is the stage where it happens, or rather doesn't happen. We are missing one of the sword pieces, and so we should not be able to grab the other sword, the Sangetsuto. Should probably grab as much stuff as we can. We're actually kind of ahead in terms of lives. And we want to keep it that way. Because clean is better than dirty. And dirty is meaner than clean. Now, we want to keep it that way because the more attempts we have at the boss, the better, to be honest. Right, so that's where we would have gotten the item, but we won't this time. So all that stuff that I just did, right up until this moment, was all extra work because I didn't do the bad ending first. I think a wise lesson was learned. Always do it wrong first. Sometimes I make references and I wonder if people even know what I'm talking about. That clean is better than dirty thing is from a very weird Mario Sunshine commercial from way back when. And it is indeed very weird. Oh right, Hachi is immune to slipping on ice. It's so rarely used in the game, but it is a very useful thing to be aware of. Hachi is also immune to BS enemies that wait at the bottom of platforms. But they are very much not immune to him. I am noticing for the first time how beautiful the houses in the background here are. I have mentioned how good the backgrounds are before. But every time I play through the game, and that's at least an added benefit, I notice something new that's cool that I hadn't noticed before. Alright, checkpoint. The lions are very, very cool. The detail on the mane. Nope. That spider wanted to take me with him to the abyss. Oh right, the alligators. They're kind of like the ninjas in that they are very annoying and difficult to avoid. But not quite as much. If your timing is right, you can get them pretty easy. I hope the ending isn't too sad or tragic. I don't want an 8-bit game to make me cry on stream. Oh, Magellians, thank you so much for the bits. You're invested in this Nash stream right now, but wanted to make sure it wasn't too salty over here. It's been okay. It's been okay. There's been some salt, but I think it's within limits. Thank you very much for the bits. And thanks for checking in to make sure salt levels aren't that high. Though we might need some salt to make these roads here usable again, because they're all snowed and frozen over. Nash has been playing Fall Guys, right? The new-ish party multiplayer game. I really need to stop by his streams more often, but yeah. Pretty funny? Okay, I'm glad to hear that. It did look I saw someone else stream it and it did look pretty funny. And I actually had a talk about this with some other people on another server. On Discord, basically. And I said, I think I said something like, the game looks fun, but I wonder if it has enough staying power. Like, you'll notice repetition sets in pretty quickly. Like, after you've won it a few times, is it gonna stay fun? And that's not me saying it won't be, because when you ask it like that, it always sounds like a judgment or a critique. But I genuinely wonder. Like Megallians, is it the kind of game you would buy and then imagine yourself picking up a lot? Because it's the kind of game, and there are a lot of these on Steam, that I see myself eventually getting on a sale and then picking up every few months or so to play with friends. And that's not a bad thing per se, but with how limited our time and money is these days. Okay, we're near the boss, but we don't have enough health. This boss's intro is probably one of the best ones. They're all very good, but this one is delicious. Something is destroying ships in the background, and then it starts to notice you. Not a pleasant thought. I've always been a bit scared of the idea of sea monsters, though not if they look like this, to be honest. Oh, you just need to jump a little bit. Whoops, this is not going well, is it? That's exactly what I wanted not to happen. The whirlpool thingy moves up and down, and you can jump over it while it's down, in case you didn't notice. I'm not even sure what the whirlpool thingy is. The bubble breath thing. Oh, right. Got it. Thanks for letting me know. I'll try to dodge it better next time. Welp. We're not exactly well prepared for this battle now, so I don't think we're gonna win, but we'll see. Oh, of course you can stand under the platforms. I have no idea why that was so hard to figure out. In fact, it wasn't hard to figure out, I just wasn't paying attention. Whoops. Alright, well. We were doing so well in terms of lives, but now... The frogs are kind of this game's flea man, or flea men, plural, and I am not a fan. Ha, just barely can't hit me. What a shame. Like, you notice how these guys work exactly like the Easter Island heads, except they don't have an AoE after their jump. Like, they don't well, you know what I mean. Okay. Everyone's here at full health, so we can actually have a decent attempt now. Kinda wish we had better sub-weapons, but... One major thing is just to not get hit by easy-to-avoid attacks. Like, taking a few hits is fine. It's all about making sure you hit the enemy more than the enemy hits you. So easy-to-avoid attacks like the wave should absolutely be avoided, and I should probably use Hachi to ensure I do, because he can walk on the ice with no problem. Like, probably just anytime I'm on the ground, switch to Hachi, and then when I am up here, switch to another character. Couldn't get under a platform in time there. Oh, that still hit me. Okay, then. Makes sense. Question mark. I am actually just tanking this boss to death. I had so much weapons energy. Oh, still got hit because I forgot that indeed you still get hit. Wait, it has full health now? Was it that way before? Well, anyway, there she goes. I don't think she had a full health bar in her second phase the first time. Or the second time, but I guess she does. Either way, she's done. Bork bork. You like how Hachi makes this level trivial by breaking all the spikes? Yep. I mean, that is the level you get right after he's introduced, right? So that level is basically designed to show off how good Hachi is. And then this level ensures you have all the characters, so now fun time is over, basically. Time for the skill check. You must be at least this skilled to enter. I really love the music in this stage, though. It's so good. It's probably one of my favorites in this game. Ow, oops, I made a mistake there. Now, one major thing with Robert is, and this is also something that runs tantamount to how I often play games, you need to be fearless. When you're facing down an obstacle, keep firing and don't try to duck away. Like, see, I tried to escape there, but if I had tried to fire a shot again, I might have been able to avoid that. Ouch. Oh, that's slightly painful, but fine. Now we have to do this part with actual skill. That's nice every now and then, showing off some actual skill. I wonder how much of a difference upgraded Zangetsu is gonna make for me here, though. Because he is, honestly, I think I've gotten the most out of the upgraded sub-weapons. Alright, checkpoint, so no harm, no foul on losing Hachi. We'll get him back soon. Might actually want to stick with what I already have. Not as much healing as we would probably like to have. The main thing I remember is there's a room, the lava room with all the fires that come from the volcanoes is going to be a huge problem if we don't have either Zangetsu or Hachi. Because Robert can't exactly defend himself against those fish. He works best at range, after all. Well, I probably could have defended himself with the bomb that I just let disappear. Oh, wow. That was pretty mean, wasn't it? Okay, let's not take unnecessary damage in a level that already damages you a lot. Oh, Begellians, thank you for the gift sub. And hey, the Ref Schultz, congrats on getting a sub. I hope you enjoy it. Now you can use the famous no emote based on this to really tell people off on Twitch whenever they say something that is stupid or blatantly false. Or too hilarious. Yeah, thank you so much for the support, Megallians. It's always very much appreciated. Part of me wants to just panic button this and ow. Get through it using the invincibility, but I also want that for the other volcano room. Mostly when things are too funny, exactly. Okay. Yeah, gotta wait until the fish is gone. Things that sound very weird out of context. Yeah, this is one of those levels that does have parts where you feel very starved for checkpoints. Oops. Yeah, if you close the distance by accident, the enemy will hit you, so don't close the distance. I will go the distance. Okay, so take a shot whenever I use the wrong shoulder button to move to a character. Like, imagine, I want Sangetsu from Hachi, and you do R1 to cycle around, but what I'll usually do is... Because... Goldfish brain. Checkpoint. Whoops. Come on then. Alright then, keep your secrets. That's a dangerous drinking game, I mean, I know. Probably shouldn't do it, really. Oh. Well, that was not what I wanted. That kind of hurts, because now we've robbed ourselves of a decent attempt against the boss. That skeleton is pointing up there like, look, that's all the stuff you can't have right now. Ouch. Right on the halberd. Honestly, that's fine. I would like to try the boss with everyone around, because you don't learn the patterns by going there with one character. I think that always sets you up for failure. Because the patterns and how you need to respond to them varies a bit per character. Simply because they have different sized hitboxes and attack speeds. Like, if you can deal out 4 hits in a cycle with Sangetsu, that doesn't mean you can do the same with Robert or Hachi. Very important to keep that in mind. Oh. At least it wasn't a pit that time. Even if it was still a nasty spill. Can I get up here, please? Good lord. Yeah, rule of thumb. With Hachi, close the distance. With Robert, preserve the distance. Wow. Oh hey, someone is playing Fall Guys. Just pretend you don't see it. I have to record this game with window capture, much to my chagrin. Because it won't do it in game mode in full screen. Kind of annoying, really. Don't know why. Yeah, I like this escalation of challenge. Now it's the same volcano thing, but with moving platforms. What an escalation. Ah, health upgrade. Yes, 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 yes. This attempt just started looking a lot more rosy. You know, it's interesting. I wonder if that is a one-time full heal that never appears again after you grab it the first time. I wonder if there's a merit to saving and quitting if you... No, but it saves the items, so that wouldn't even work. Interesting. Interesting to think about that there is an absolute one-time benefit here. Okay, so this guy. If any of us end up trying Fall Guys, let you know. It's up to 4 in a party. Alright! Fire Serpent be like... I can't do that sound, I'm sorry. That was an awful noise. And I apologize. Clearly my imitation of a fire serpent needs work. Oh, well. Well, we knocked him down by half in one cycle, and then I got killed. Ow. Gotta get used to these patterns again. I hate it the most when he comes from the roof. I can actually deal with it when he comes from the floor, like from the bottom side. Okay, yeah, so that's kind of the way to get out of there. Okay, I think I got him. Right? Okay, first try. No characters lost. I might actually be getting better at this game, somehow. I mean, it was an absolute bare minimum victory, but it was a victory nonetheless. As Wayne June would say, a trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless. Thank you, Megalians. I thought it went pretty well. Right, now this stage is the stuff of my nightmares. This is the sarcophagus boss, you know, the one that forces me to use my brain. So I'm going to give it a try, but since we're still, oh. It's only just 10 PM, so it's still pretty early-ish. It'll be very interesting to see how this works with the other characters, because I really want to try it with the characters from Curse 1 as well. I guess we'll take this. Don't know if it's the right call, but... I'm not exactly grabbing all the money I can, but it's all in the name of caution. Yeah, sometimes I try to turn off the invincibility, but then it's still in the position where it keeps going. Probably because it's oh, right. I think that happened another time as well. Well, if I need, I think you can get to it with rubber too, but otherwise I will have to just die with everyone just to get that item now. Okay, I'm rushing again because I want to get back to where I was, but then you don't. Hint, use Robert and shoot all the fire-breathing boys. I kinda try that, but... this one is just barely out of our reach. Although... nice. It wasn't out of our reach after all. Okay, all attack up acquired. Never have to grab it again. Okay, so this room is going to be a bit annoying. Because we only have Robert to defend himself against these big Easter Island heads. Actually, isn't this supposed to be Egyptian? Maybe it's not an Easter Island head. Oh, right, I think I should mention this because I keep forgetting to mention it. After this week, I'm going to have a short 1-week break. And I probably won't stream. Like, I like to be non-committal about that, because if there is a day in that week where I feel like, oh, I really want to stream because it's fun, I might do it. I might also just seize on the opportunity to rest up. So, probably no streams next week. Just to let you know. Feel like I started just a bit late, so now I'm just gonna wait this one out. Well, we got pretty far considering. And the checkpoint was right there anyway, so... can you call it a loss if nothing was really lost? Okay, I had one of those panic button moments again. Haha. Ninjas can't climb stairs. If I crawl through there with Robert, I wonder if I just fall to my death like a fool. Or if if you can actually move enough in midair to get out of it. Well, I just walk right back up the stairs. I had one of those moments where I knew full well that Hachi was the best character to use, but I was a bit apprehensive because he's at low health now. You know how it goes. The sooner we get to that checkpoint, the better. Out. It's official, the jumping ninjas are even worse than the diving ones. Well, sliding, more like diving, more than diving, but you know what I mean. I absolutely don't want to lose any more characters until we get to the checkpoint. And it's still a little ways off. This interesting enemy is waiting here. I said it before, but this is the only place this enemy appears. And it's still very strange to me because it's so cool and well animated. But why does it appear only once? I guess it might be on some of the other paths in this stage, but I definitely haven't seen it any other time. Okay, checkpoint. Yeah, it has the coolest animation ever. And then it just gets cheesed by Robert, yes. Well, Robert has a way of ruining good moments. Right, not everyone is at full health here, so I don't see this turning out very well, but... in rooms like this, I really just want to keep running. Hey, guess I can shoot those poison breathing things. Right. I hate this particular part a lot, so I'm just gonna hot cheese it. One advantage of the big Easter Island things, heads, is they give a fair bit of score to your 1-up counter. So if you kill a lot of them, you can get back up to another 1-up pretty quickly. Okay, well, this is gonna be the first attempt, and I'm not gonna win. Simply because everyone is at low health, or rather not at full health. And Robert, who is probably the most important character in this battle, is, well, at the worst health right now. Well, I really thought I was gonna die there. Well, there goes the make or break character. I think sometimes the thing to do is to wait a bit, instead of aggressively going after it. Because what happens is, I try to jump on a tower and fail. And jump on the next one that I'm already too late for and fail. And jump on the next one that I'm already too late for and fail. And I put myself in that cycle instead of just nicely waiting for the next one to come in. Yeah, this is one of those parts where I really wish I had Robert right about now. Like, if I had Robert in this attempt, I would have probably won. That's the sad thing about it. Probably should have sacrificed Zangetsu instead, honestly. There we go. Now we're almost to another 1-up again, so we should have a fair few more tries at this. But yeah, this is the boss I probably hate the most. Robert's rolling in his grave, yeah. See, I desperately tried to jump on the next one, but because I got hit by while the last one was going up, it's already too late. Then you just get put in an endless cycle of getting hit and just barely not getting to it in time, and well. You know, for a second there, I thought I was gonna drop in between those two little green platforms. And that, in this case, thank goodness for Hachi's giant hitbox, right? For some reason, your dog hates the static noise this boss makes. She just keeps turning her head back and forth. Huh. Maybe it makes some kind of really high-pitched noise. Or maybe there's something coming through my microphone, like a fan or something that's making a high noise. Right, so this next room is the one where we often ruin our boss attempt before it even starts. This is one of the, this is a reoccurring issue with this game, is the classic Castlevania style preset jump arcs that you can't alter once you start on them. It's during the boss battle when it blows up all the pillars. Oh yeah, it does make like an electrical scratching noise when that happens. And I jinxed myself again. Yes. Seems like I keep doing that. But oh well. We'll just see if we can get a decent attempt out of it with these characters. And if not, it's practice at least. Oh, great. Well, goodbye, decent attempt. I really wish I had Robert's bandana right now. Whoops. That's a shame. I feel like that one was going pretty well. Oh, here's the bandana, but now he's alone, so... Yeah, if you rush even a little bit in this room, you're just gonna lose. Well. And that just made it official. Yeah, but with like 2 ticks of health and not even the right sub-weapon, it feels pointless to even try it, you know? Just want to start fresh without my characters so I can get a decent attempt in, actually learn the patterns, accidentally skip a bag of money and pretend it didn't happen. Rip Dominic shortcut again. Yes, it hurts every time. It hurts every time, McGallions. Every time I pass by that shortcut and think about all the effort and time I would save if I could use it, I shed a small but genuine tear. Well, okay, I got up here with everyone, which is a good start, and everyone is full health. So that's also a good start. Now we just gotta prevent ourselves from taking too many hits here. I really hate those floating eyes. They're just here to ruin the attempt you have. It's like, okay, do the heads, you know? Give me a challenge to get to the boss, but don't do these random floaty things. Whoops. Gotta control the salt. Gotta control the salt. At this point, we're gonna have enough salt to make another moon. Alright. Okay, that was a situation where I focused too much on the side things and completely ignored everything else, which was dumb. Had to fall right in between the towers. Couldn't land on one. But I shouldn't forget I have Robert, so I can shoot. Oh. I had not realized how damaged poor Hachi was. Yeah, I don't think I've ever succeeded at this boss while having any fewer than all 3 characters with me. So I don't have much hope anymore. Of course. Well. I feel just completely overwhelmed by everything in the room. Like a snowball in a volcano. Just getting wrecked from all sides. Yeah, to be honest, what's the point? I'm just gonna die here. Not gonna even attempt a single hit run with Zangetsu. It's a waste of time. Okay, when I game over, I'm gonna quit. So we'll stop again where we stopped in the first stream. Which is kind of interesting. So I stopped the first stream and the second stream, I think. keep trying to hit the second Dullahan head, but it's always just a bit too far. I think you might be able to hit it if you line up just right, but... I wonder if I could just keep farming spiders and get an extra life that way. Do it on veteran, they said. It'll be good practice, they said. Now, if we could not lose a random character in the spider room, please. Can't even go 3 steps in this room without losing another character and completely ruining all the effort. I think we have reached dangerous levels of salt, so I think we're gonna stop after I game over here. Because, good lord, this is not fun. I wish these things weren't timed so that you absolutely have to wait, either. Like, at least let me go to the boss room like in one continuous walk. That would make it feel a lot less frustrating. Like, if you have to wait in between, that makes it a lot worse. Keep just making the same mistake again now. Shouldn't even be using Hachi in this room. Oh yeah, just wreck all my health. Go for it. I think we've reached a certain point where it's not gonna get any better. It's just gonna keep getting worse, so we should stop. Well, I'm glad to report that the additional Sangetsu power does not matter in the least in this battle. 3 hours in on a frustrated game, so it makes sense. Well, you know, it's this boss in particular that just makes me slightly upset, shall we say. Also, mosquitoes have made their way into my room, which is a thing. Pretty much this flying eyes in real life. Yeah. Oh. I don't know if we are gonna get another. Oh, there we go. I got him. I don't know if we're gonna get another one up. So this might be the last attempt I do for tonight, and we'll start fresh again another time. That spider just saved me from getting my really dumb face knocked back into the ravine for the literal 3rd time in a row. So. Thank you, spider. If I had been knocked into the ravine again, the salt would have been so immeasurably powerful that it would have killed the stream. Like, there would have been salt like that has never been witnessed before on Twitch.tv or any other website. So I think we can all be glad that didn't happen. Now let's give this another fair shot and not be angry whether we win or lose. Well, you would never be angry if you win, but you get the point. Let's not be angry when we lose, is what I really need to say. It's very hard to get away once lightning decides to strike on those things. Like it feels a bit like you need to know what happens, which is fair because we've seen it a million times, but on a first attempt I can see you getting hit by that and going, wow, what the heck. Ah, come on. That's going well too. Yeah, don't run after one you can't get on. Just let it go. Let it go. Just wait for one to spawn near enough that you can get it. Some would say lightning returns. Wow. Wow. No, but also yes, because that was a really good one. Ouch. It hurt a bit when I got knocked off there. Not just in the game, but in real life as well. That hurts. Oh, whoops. Probably should have not let that happen, but... That was honestly a pretty good attempt. We have gone from burning salt to tranquil salt. I'm still very frustrated, just incapable of even expressing it anymore. Oh yeah, just keep turning in the wrong direction and die, ruining this decent attempt. Okay, we have gone back to burning salt. I could have had a very good run there, and it was taken from me. Road salt versus bath salts. Just barely got the one up there, so we're having one more attempt here. One more attempt, and then we'll pick it up again next time. And you have to wait because T, I guess. How does that keep happening? That is the same way I lost Hachi several times now. Whatever. Didn't want another good attempt anyway. Alright. One more good old try, I suppose. Whoops. I really, the arcing motion of Sangetsu's attack is really useful there, but he had too little health, so if you mess it up, you get punished. I think there's genuinely some value in just killing this guy here. Just have as few annoying things flying overhead as possible. Don't grab the weapon because we want the bandana. Well, it's the last attempt. The last time. For tonight. And then we'll pick it up again later. Ah yeah, of course. Immediately take an easily preventable hit. My favorite. I sometimes forget that the attack is a toggle, so you turn it off and on. Well, we finished our playthrough and got the good ending, and now we're about halfway through the bad ending playthrough. So we're making steady progress. Next time we'll probably finish this up and maybe start on one of the extra episodes, which I'm assuming mostly use the same stages, but we'll see. So thanks to everyone who stopped by. Thanks to Lily and Clive as always, and Megallians of course. And thank you for the bits and the gift sub as well. Your support is very much appreciated. And yeah, that boss sucks. Yeah, thanks everyone, and see you all next time. Have a good night. See ya. Oh, and thank you for the bits, Megallians. Very kind of you. Have a good night.